It's Wednesday morning, and today we're going to dig into the firewood project here. Let me show you what I got going on. Here's the original woodshed that I built maybe 5-6 years ago. We've got our fire pit right here. Cabins back there. Works out great. We set chairs out here around the fire pit, and that's where we're able to season our wood. If it rains during the day, you can still have a fire in the evening because your wood stays dry. Well, we had those big trees taken down, and here's a lot of the leftover rounds and logs from that project. We got a whole nother stack of great big logs elsewhere. Well, over the last several days, I built an additional woodshed here out behind that, so that one kind of blocks all of this from being visible from the cabin. This is just a little bit taller than the original, but it's twice as deep, so I can get 2 rows of firewood in there rather than just the single row that the other one has. This is just a post frame building, and I used Amish rough sawn lumber for the siding. I had some leftover tin from the machine shed. Give you a quick look at that. So just basic, put it right in line with the other building, kind of looking down the line. So again, it's largely hidden by the structure up front. So, and I put some mulch around it. That way when the water comes off of there, it doesn't stain the bottom of that. You can see this other one here on the bottom, how it's all stained from the water hitting that sand and bouncing back on the building. We're gonna probably stain these, so rather than getting that all buggered up on the bottom, I had 1.5 bags of mulch left over. It worked out just right. So that's what we got going today. Progress report. I got all the rounds that had already previously been cut up, managed. Here's what I'm doing when we walk around the front. I put some of the smaller rounds up there. They could just be incorporated into the campfires. Then I made a whole stack of these. These are like goofy sized ones. They're gnarled up. You can see this super short one. You know, I'm making a Y, longer ones, big chunks of stumps. So I've made a pile of all of these misfit logs, if you will, and stacked them right here next to the fire pit alongside of the campfire woodshed. So my goal is to incorporate that into our campfires over the summer, and come fall, these are all be burned up, and it'll save us on some of the split wood too. Otherwise, if we're just burning through that, we'll go through that pretty quickly, but if you sprinkle that in, it ought to be a good use of that wood. Here's our update. We've got all those logs cut into rounds now. They're just a smidge under 18 inches long each. And now I'm gonna go ahead and load them up, take them over to the splitter. If you're wondering why we move them to split them instead of bringing a splitter over here, it's an electric splitter, so I don't want to have to try to run electrical out here to the woodshed. It's easy enough with the tractor to just take a bucket or two here and there and split. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, here we go. Here's the wrap up. Certainly looks a heck of a lot better than it did before I started. Got our splitting log there. Looks good.